When and how should an emerging company raise money from venture capital sources? The timing of when to raise money and the source of that capital are both very important decisions for startup companies. As an entrepreneur, you want enough capital to build and grow your business, but you also want to preserve as much value of the company as possible for yourself, your co-founders, key managers, and employees. Company founders that have a good business idea with no independent source of capital will likely need to raise outside funding to help grow their companies. Venture capital is one of the most natural places to seek growth capital for a startup. However, a good rule of thumb, from my perspective, is to wait as long as possible before you have to go to VCs to finance your company. And if possible, never raise VC money at all. A big part of my answer is based on what I believe are some of the key myths and realities about raising money from VCs. The key myths are as follows. Myth number 1, getting a VC investment validates my business plan. Myth number 2, VC is the best source of funds for my startup and the only place where I can raise sufficient capital to fund my business plan. Myth 3, VCs can add a lot of value to my company and board of directors based on their experience. And myth number 4, I can raise some dumb money from second-tier VCs and preserve my valuation. And finally, myth number 5, getting seed or Series A investment from a top VC will pave the road to later rounds of financing. As the CEO of QuestFusion, I work closely with clients and my team to define the right engagement strategy for your company. I've been the CEO of 4 different startup companies, including QuestFusion. I took a company from pre-revenue and pre-product through a successful IPO and a $1 billion valuation. I have personally raised over $200 million in equity financing for my companies and been directly involved in over $2 billion of M&A transactions. As such, I have an intimate, hands-on experience in the process of building businesses and raising capital, including significant amounts of money from VCs. I've been in your shoes, the shoes of an entrepreneur and startup CEO, and now I'm applying my decades of knowledge and experience in building companies to advising and guiding other entrepreneurs and helping them to build their companies. Click on the link below to download our free guide on the practical realities about raising capital for your startup, which includes a checklist that you can go through to help you understand the various sources of capital for your startup. I hope you find this information helpful. If you see that you need expert advice about strategic business planning, QuestFusion is here to help. Also, if you'd like to get a complimentary assessment of your business plan presentation or executive summary, please fill out the form below. At QuestFusion, we love working with entrepreneurs, and we'll work hard to help your company become the next great startup success story. This is Patrick Henry, the CEO of QuestFusion, with The Real Deal, What Matters.